Okay, so I just got finished feeding flamingos. I got a short video that I did on my phone that I'll put into this video once I upload it, and it was really, honestly, that was really fun. I enjoyed that. And flamingos didn't bite. They weren't aggressive at all. More aggressive were the ducks. But overall, really fun feeding the flamingos. I can cross that off my bucket list now, because I have now succeeded. And now we're on our way, continuing our journey through the jungle scavenger hunt. And now, but I am really hot. Of course, that was like right in the sun. We're gonna feed the flamingos, and that was very, very warm. Just standing there. I got really hot, really quick. There you can see the fountain. Very pretty. Fountain over the lake, little pond area here. Very nice and shaded right here. My back is all sweaty. Very feel gross, but the kiss of the sun for pardon, the song of the birds of mirth. You're nearer God's heart in a garden than anywhere else on earth. Okay, we must be in the garden of Christ or something. This must be it right here. I wish it would say. That's the cafe and the kids area, which is over towards that direction. Kids area is over there. And of course you got the butterfly garden. This is the butterfly garden. Right here. Just internet on our own. Oh, very nice. We are at the Flamingo Cafe. Gardens of Christ. That way. Okay. So we're at the Flamingo Cafe. And can I grab me a water? Something? We're going to continue on. We're going to go towards well, this is the bird show, but there's another one at noon. So we'll stick around here. There's another show at noon. At what it was. But we can't film it because of they won't allow it. So we're heading toward this way. The butterfly gardens. So I guess the Garden of Christ, it would have said something. Through here. So we're gonna make our way through. I think we've actually made it into the Gardens of Christ. Because we have Exodus chapter 1, verse 22, and chapter 2, verse 1, 2, and 3. talks about Moses, who was laid in a cradle and bulrushes. The ark was placed only to be discovered by the Pharaoh's daughter, brought Moses up as her own son. Bulrush is very common in ancient Egypt. Areas completely covering the entire surface of the Nile. It is a beautiful and graceful plant with a large and very heavy root that protects it from being swept away from the floods. This root grows triangular stems, reaches great height. On these stalks grow clusters of little brown rush-like flowers that produce in seeds. Papyrus provided the earliest known material making paper, which gets its name from the plant. A variant material old Egyptians was made by the use of pith of the stems, laid flat and glued together. Then the whole mass was protected under heavy weights, and when dried up, it was ready to be written on. Huh. So this must be the plant that you hit on. Oh, here we go. Now we're heading into the Gardens of Christ. Which, it's all it is. It's just little figurines of different stories told in the Bible of the Old and New Testament. We start out, that's the New Testament. This is, of course, the nativity scene. I'll try to block out some of the sun. Window shade, you can see Jesus in the manger, Mary and Joseph looking on, wise men, 3 kings, and there's the innkeeper, and you have the animals, and gold and myrrh, sort of jewelry, and then you got, this is Jesus in the temple, right here. That's supposed to be Jesus right there talking to the Pharisees, Sadducees. And this is Jesus as an adult, Jesus as a man, with the Sermon on the Mount, and teaching. I really like how they brought kind of sort of a lot of the figures to life, it looks like. They have the figures kind of 3D almost coming out of the frame, and then as you go back, they're painted in. But as you can zoom in real close, like you can see right there, the figures right there in the back, those are not painted. Those are actually statues, little statuettes from the people of the Sermon on the Mount, and of course Jesus teaching the gospel. And you're gonna, the woman whose child was ill or was possessed, he was possessed by a demon, and in the book of Luke, and Jesus heals him, casts the demon out. This is Jesus rising a dead woman's daughter of a dead woman. This is the Last Supper. Sorry, I was kind of in the moment. I was listening to them. Listening to the family. But this is the Last Supper, of course, as you can see. Jesus in the middle, and Judas betrays Jesus. One who dips his bread in the bowl with me will be my betrayer, is what Jesus said. And Judas was the one to betray him with a kiss, and that's when the crucifixion happened of Jesus Christ. And he was lit up on Calvary. Of course, you see Mary crying out anger, sad, depressed. Any other words that describe sadness, let me know in the comments. No, this is not a laughing matter. This is very real and very intense. Of course, you see the soldiers gathering up, casting lots, gathering up his clothes. All the other people are laughing at him and shouting. And of course, here's the happy part, greatest part. Jesus' resurrection from the dead comes to meet the disciples, Matthew, Peter, Mark, Luke, John. And Peter comes out. That's right, Peter comes out to meet them. Or no, this is the other one. But, no, this is right, yeah. Peter jumps out because they thought he was a ghost. And Peter said, Lord, if it's you, let me come to you. And Jesus said, come. And, yeah, the rest of the story is Peter looked back at the storm, and he was afraid, and he started to sink. Jesus reached out his hand and pulled him up. That's Jesus' resurrection. So that was kind of a little, a little scene, kind of in the middle of this, jungle garden, Sarasota jungle garden. And, mostly it focuses on a lot of animals, but it really does, that's good that you kind of get to take a step back and for a moment, and it gives you the life of Jesus Christ in a little picturesque form of what all went through, and so what all he went through, and kind of slows you down a little bit and makes you think, especially during these times where we're wearing masks and gloves. I was fortunate enough to have a job. I'm off today, of course, but I was fortunate enough to have a job given to me, and of course I highly accepted it. And then with my promotion coming up, eventually working 8 hours a day, be a normal job, I'll be able to do stuff like this more often, go around and do fun things like this. And we have run into the African crested porcupine. Where is he? Is the question. Oh, there he is. He's in there. I know you kind of can't see him. It's light. He's in there. He's in his little cave, little house. This is Cotamundi. Of course, large birds of predators, snakes, and large cats. That includes fruit, invertebrate, palm eggs, larva beetles, scorpions, centipedes, spiders, ants, termites, lizards, mammals, rodents, current when it's available. He's just walking around. guys. That's good. Very reptile. Animal interaction, photo area, petting zoo. Service line. Petting zoo. Yes, let's go see some animals.
Do you have an appetite for a 5-year-old?